My name is Stevie. I am a clinical dietitian and a triathlete living here in DC. When I was growing up, my parents were very supportive of all my athletics. I played a sport every single season. You really couldn't keep me off a field. My mom was definitely my #1 fan. I got into triathlon in about 2011. I discovered running after a collegiate lacrosse career. It's definitely had a positive impact playing sports my whole life to my approach to sports now. I had always played team sports, so at first triathlon was a whole new world to me. It's very much a one-person sport until I discovered all the different great groups and clubs that makes it feel much more like a team sport, which makes the sport that much more enjoyable for me. Joining clubs and teams, it's a great way to meet people. It's where I've met so many wonderful people and friends here in DC, and it's, like I said before, also a great support system for you to have day in and day out, even if it's just a friend to get coffee with and not even do any training. First, I think nutrition is absolutely very important for these long distance events and even shorter distance races. If you're doing Olympics or sprints, even if you don't eat anything in your sprint, if that's how you train, you still need to worry about your nutrition leading up to the race and race morning and all through your training, because your nutrition and training will always be reflected in your training and your racing. That being said, sometimes anything can happen out there. You may drop something, your bottle may fall out of the cage, so you do have to be open to making adjustments and kind of know what your body can handle, because I would not like someone out there not drinking any sports drink hour 2 on because they dropped all their bottles. Your body needs it, so you need to still provide nutrition so you can actually finish the race. I absolutely believe that men and women need different nutrition, both on race day and off of race day. But when it comes down to it, everybody's different. Everybody's body can handle a different type of gel or a different type of sports drink. Nutrition is so personalized. Even woman to woman, we all need different things depending on our sweat rate, our body weight, how lean we are. Everyone's all shapes and sizes. So the main thing is figuring out what works for you. You always come up with a base plan and an idea. You can start with some different blog readings and even contacting a dietitian to get a base plan and then working and growing from there. Don't think I would ever be able to eat a Snicker bar around a workout, but I will honestly say that during an Ironman marathon, there is nothing more wonderful to me than some flat Coke on the run course. My biggest spiel with nutrition, and especially long distance Ironman, half Ironman, is to make sure you practice and make sure you're taking enough. I find, especially with women, that they don't take in enough nutrition. And that can even be during Olympic distance triathlons in their training. Unfortunately about this sport is that it can be a very vanity-based sport. So people are very concerned about their weight and getting to race weight. And I know women who have been apprehensive about starting triathlon because you see all the professional triathletes out there in Kona who are very lean and very fit. And people see that and they think that's how all triathletes are. But like I've said in the past, they've come in all different shapes and sizes. So a very big issue with women and their nutrition in triathlon is that they're undernourishing themselves a little bit. Then they can't hit their key workouts. They can't do the duration or the intensity. They find themselves getting sick. Women are very prone to stress fractures. So that's another huge injury among women runners and women triathletes, because they're not giving their body the good nutrition it needs day in and day out, not just on race day. One of the things I love about being a dietitian is that I do get to meet so many different people from all different walks of life who have given me the chance to help them. and brighten their day a little bit sometimes. But also I've learned a lot from many of the patients that I see on a day-to-day basis. My main career goal as a dietitian from day one has always been to help people. It's been a journey some days to help people as much as I would like to. It can be very challenging, but I also very much focus on quality of life and finding balance with nutrition and also with athletics for me personally, but trying to make nutrition and food something enjoyed.